for details.
It's Levack and Goz on 104.5 The Team.
Love this song, but I need something different. That's what I need. There it is.
Mr. Worldwide to infinity.
Pitbull, Fireball. Did you see Pitbull last night?
Oh, I saw me some Pitbull. It's not a sporting event unless Pitbull's there.
I saw too much of Pitbull last night. Pants are a little tight there, buddy.
Pitbull, man, he was wearing an adult small. He was wearing something.
It's medium?
It's medium for sure.
So he I don't even know what songs he sang because I just laughed. Mr. 305 there.
Also, Mr. Worldwide, please.
Mr. Worldwide came out in a Miami National League All-Star jersey that was really tight, and the pants were even tighter. People started to attack on Twitter. Look, I don't care if Trump didn't know. That Pitbull outfit happened on his watch. Another one. Who crushed the most balls at the home run derby? Retweet for Pitbull's pants, like for Aaron Judge. If I never have to see Pitbull in a baseball uniform again, that would be great.
A lot of hate for Pitbull.
Dude, you brought that on yourself. You wore the smallest unit, like I don't know where All-Star Ken doll is, but I know that he's wearing his uniform. And Barbie is mad.
Fireball.
I just want to hear a little bit more Pitbull.
You got more? You got more?
I got more. I got support for Pitbull.
Oh, you did? Yeah,
I went the opposite way.
He had plenty of support.
I had Jack write into me, and Jack wrote, "Is Pitbull the greatest performer ever? Is he also the greatest human ever?" Hashtag Mr. 305, hashtag Mr. Worldwide. He then offered a poll. You could either vote yes and yes, or you could vote yes and yes. So Jack clearly a Pitbull fan.
He likes him some Pitbull.
He's a big Pitbull guy. I think more people should be Pitbull fans, man.
I like Pitbull. Pitbull does not like me. I like Pitbull. When I was in San Francisco and I was waiting for my car, he was also down there waiting for his car. He was about, 20, 30 feet away from me. And I don't think I was drinking at this point. I think I just looked up and I went, oh, Fireball. I started doing that. His security guard was like off to the side, but immediately was between the two of us. Like he didn't approach me, but he made sure I realized I was not getting to Mr. 305 unless I was getting through Mr. Bodyguard. And I had no intention of going near him. I just wanted to go, Fireball.
Pitbull's everywhere, man. He's at like every Thanksgiving game in sports. He's at every Christmas game. Greg wrote this thing. Greg wrote, Pitbull gets the crowd going. He's the man. Ha, ha, ha. Twitter's all about Pitbull right now. Mr. 305 is truly Mr. Worldwide. Have you seen the picture of him and Tim Kirkchin?
Who's taller?
Pitbull's barely taller than Kirkchin. But people have asked, is that the greatest picture ever taken? Who's actually cooler? Who would you rather hang out with, Pitbull or Kirkchin?
That might have been Kirkchin's uniform. That might have been it.
We were talking about Kirkchin off the air yesterday. He's like 5'1". That's not even a joke. 5'1",
Last time we were at the mothership, I saw him in the cafe, and he, I almost tripped over him.
I didn't see him.
He's tiny. He's a riddle guy. But I'm sorry. I just love look, I don't care if Trump didn't know that Pitbull outfit happened on his watch. It's like the modern day. Thanks a lot, Obama.
You think Albany and Siena need Pitbull?
No, they don't. No.
Why not?
Great Dane territory. And
you're telling me Will Brown or Jimmy Patsos wouldn't want to have a Pitbull concert pre or post game?
Jimmy might. I can't see Will caring. We'll be way more worried about stretching and stuff. But even and once and you've seen Coach Patsos, like when he's in game mode, that funny, let's joke about things, Patsos kind of goes away a little bit. It becomes way more business. I don't think he would really. I don't think he would be as welcoming to Pitbull then.
All right, so no to Will Brown, no to Jimmy Patsos. How about Coach Greg Gattuso? Football game in the fall. Pitbull's been at football game performances before. Albany's a bigger stage when it comes to the football games. What about Coach Gattuso?
Can he play quarterback?
I don't think Pitbull can play quarterback.
I don't think
3, huh?
I don't think Gattuso cares. If you want to call John Dargenio or Mark Benson, I'm sure they'd be all about the Pitbull appearance. But I don't think any of those coaches care. I don't think you call the ADs. Oh yeah, let's sell some tickets. You call the coaches. Why are you bothering me?
You know what we have to talk about, Pitbull? One of our bosses used to work in like the Miami area.
Yeah, he just flipped me off.
Well, we got to ask him.
In the hall?
We got to ask him off the air if he's a Pitbull fan. I interviewed somebody who used to work for him, and he said Pitbull is actually not loved by everybody in Miami, but you have to embrace his music, even if you're not a Miami fan. Like tonight, I'm sure pre-All-Star game, and I've heard reports and read it, that they're going to do like a lot of Latin stuff, a lot of Latin artists, Cuban, all that stuff, because it's Miami. It's a part of the culture. It's about representing the city. Pitbull is that. Like Pitbull represents the people of Miami and also like other people who enjoy his type of music.
I was kind of shocked. I was waiting for a Twitter rant from you, Levack Goz 1045, the team. I was waiting for you to destroy one person last night, and you never did. Marlins Man. I was waiting. I started seeing Marlins Man's pictures pop up on the web, which is funny because you'd think he'd wear something different there because clearly the bright orange Marlins jersey is just to be noticed, and you ain't going to get noticed there in it. But he was wearing it. He was out last night.
Where was he? He was behind
all over.
Okay.
I saw a bunch of pictures of him.
You know what?
I know you love Marlon Man.
I don't, and I thought he wasn't there last night. I'll be 100% honest. I thought he had decided, you know what, it's not about me tonight. It's going to be about the guys hitting home runs. I did not even think about Marlins Man. He was the furthest thing from my mind, and now that you've brought him up, I'm starting to feel my blood boil a little bit. Why does he have to do this, Marlins Man?
He wants to be noticed.
He's the worst.
The same reason Pitbull wore those pants. He wants to be noticed.
There's few people I honestly genuinely consider to be the worst people in sports. Marlins Man is near the top of that list. He may be number one. What is he doing all day? Making it about Marlins Man. Is he going to be at the All-Star game tonight? Is he sitting behind home plate?
Oh, sure. Oh, I bet you any money.
It's terrible.
I bet you any money.
Mark my words, he'll never be on this show.
What, because he won't return your calls?
That's besides the point, all right? I don't care that he's not. I've got over it, all right? Everyone else answers my calls except stupid Marlins.
If I call him and he answers, are you going to be mad?
Do not even... Yes, I'm going to be mad. What's the deal? What did I do to Marlins Man? Besides bash him on the air every time he would answer the phone. Besides that, I think I've been pretty fine with my relationship with that.
He's a big J.J. Watt guy.
They better not honor him before the game tonight.
They're not going to honor
If
Marlins
he's on the
Man.
field tonight, if he's in any way associated with the pregame.
That would be funny, though, if they just did like multiple, like if they did a fake like PSA before the show, before the game. Like where each one of them... where each person was like Marlins Man, like you know, Amy Schumer's in like one thing. Hi, I'm Marlins Man, and like you go, Ben Affleck's over there. Tonight we're all Marlins Man as we celebrate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how great would that be? Look at you, Matt. You're turning red. You're turning red.
I see what's about to happen here. Go ahead.
Austin and Cambridge, what's going on, buddy?
How's it going?
Good, man. Good. What's up with you?
So last night, actually, I got a message from my girlfriend. You're a Marlins man, telling her that next time he's up in the area, he's going to give us some tickets.
So Marlon Man, he's a good guy.
He is.
Don't buy it
for us. Him last time at City Field, and he's real cool. He's a lawyer. He's a nice guy.
Don't buy it for a second, Austin, all right? Don't tell your girlfriend that he's going to... No, do not buy into the Marlins Man hype. I've already bought into it, and I've sold it after buying in.
Austin, he's just bitter. Just like Marlins Man and J.J. Watt, the two people that Goz hates for no reason.
Look, I'd like the guy if he answered my calls. Like, this has been a whole time
so
thing.
It's all
with
about
Marlins
you,
Man.
Austin.
No,
Thanks, man. Enjoy that game.
No, Austin, come back. Come back, Austin. I'm trying to warn you. Stay away.
Austin's going to enjoy the game. He's going to get hooked up. It's going to be great.
I got some issues here. Austin's girlfriend...
Well, you definitely have issues.
No, Austin's girlfriend is hanging out with Marlins Man.
No, they all took a picture together, and
then he started flirting with her. Hey, anytime you want to come back to Miami, I got seats for you.
That's not what he said.
I'll put my arm around you. I'm getting tired. Oh, my arm ended up around your girlfriend. I wanted those follow-up questions.
Did Marlins Man hit on your imaginary girlfriend?
No, he wouldn't.
Who do you hate more, Marlins Man or old people?
Marlins Man. Marlins Man's kind of
more than old people.
He's kind of old, isn't he?
He's oldish. Marlins Man, old people, or J.J. Watt? Who gets the ire of Goz the most?
J.J. Watt's a pretty accomplished athlete. Old people, I'm sure there's some old people who have done some good stuff. Marlins Man is at the top. He's the worst of the worst, okay? Your hate for the Red Sox is
tweet
bad.
that out. Tweet that out. Goz, there's some old people who have probably done some cool stuff.
I have a feel that's going to end up as the intro of the show at some point. Marlins man's the worst. Austin, you're lucky we even took your call when I saw it come up on the screen here.
Call anytime.
I didn't even think about that. Now you got me going. I need water.
There's some old people probably done something. I don't know. 90 years, they probably accomplished something. I don't know what it is.
Someone just said they'd rather see me on the undercard for Mayweather-McGregor to fight Marlins man.
Oh, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. We should do. Is there? Would you fight him?
Of course I would.
Would you fight J.J. Watt?
No. You kidding me? Come on, give me the third choice.
Will you fight old people?
That's my best chance to win right there. Now we're talking.
Gosh, you have problems, man.
You set me up for this. I had a nice Tuesday afternoon talking about baseball, and then you bring up Marlins, man. I was having a ball talking about Pitbull. I love me some Pitbull. Oh. He brought it to that evildoer Marlins, man.
Well, because he was
ruining the
out
All-Star
and about.
game.
I mean, you knew he was going to be in Miami. Come on now. You knew he was going to be there. I'm shocked he didn't swing a bat. So you want to fight old people first, then Marlins man.
No. That is
then J.J. Watt.
Twitter is now putting words in my mouth. I thought it'd be funny if Marlins man and I went at it because I have some issues with Marlins man. You know what we'll really do one day? And I'm a little uncomfortable with this. If you really want to call him, because again, I do have his number. If you want to call him off the air one day and see if he answers for you, we can do that. And maybe I'll call him out and say, why don't you answer my calls?
Because you threatened to fight him.
There are few people, like, break the whatever. Like, when we go off and book yes or whatever, there are few people who do not genuinely answer me back. They'll either say, hey, sorry, can't do it, or whatever. This guy has never written back to me once. And I have his right number. I know it's the right number. Well, Marlins, man.
Call Austin. His girlfriend will hook you up.
I want to talk to him.
All right, so you would not... So you'd fight Marlins man for charity. How much to fight old people?
I'm not
And how many old people?
Oh, my goodness. I'm not fighting old people. I think that's...
$50?
No, I'm not going to... No, I need more than that. I'm not going to fight old people.
$200? One month's rent.
I'm not going to fight an old person.
1 month's rent to fight an old person.
In a boxing match?
I don't know.
How old is old?
I don't know. The old person gets to pick the style.
I'll fight a 90-year-old for... I don't know. You're getting me in trouble here. I'm not answering these questions. I don't need this on I see the poll on Twitter, and that's why I'm trying to get off of this. Go read
Michael
the poll.
George, who should Tom Goz fight? Old people? Pitbull's pants? Marlins man? J.J. Watt's grandmother? I bet you J.J. Watt's grandmother from Wisconsin would whoop you. She'd whoop you. She'd take you to school. How about Betty White? Would you fight Betty White?
No, Betty White's America's sweetheart.
For a Snickers bar?
I'm not fighting Betty White.
For a Snickers bar, would you fight
Betty White? I would
Betty
never
White?
fight Betty White.
How much to fight Betty White? Because she'd whoop you.
I'm not fighting Betty White.
But you'd fight J.J. Watt's grandmother?
No, I'm not fighting her. I'm sure his grandmother's a nice... Can we move on? I'm not fighting people. I'm fighting Marlins,
all right,
man.
Let's talk about somebody who else you have animosity towards. Because my video of flashing Granny from the Dodgers game is doing so good at 1045theteam.com. Would you fight flashing Granny from the Dodgers game?
No, I would not. I would not.
You afraid she get handsy?
No, I wanted nothing to do with flashing Granny. I had this great article up there, top 10 home runs in New York history. Put time and effort into it, searched for the videos, did the research, and then here you come with the flashing grandma and just undercutted my article.
Top performing, I think it is right now.
I know what it is. I see the numbers.
It's all because you hate old people, isn't it? Is that why you hate flashing Granny?
She's exposing herself to people. That's disgusting.
I'm making some predictions about the Yankee season based on last night's home run derby. And then we'll find out who Goz is going to fight.
No.